How's that? That's all good.
12-year-old Isabella hopes she's an actress in the making.
It'll fit right in there.
More models?
She and her mom have gone undercover with 2020 to find out if the Interface talent agency can back up its big talk.
We're looking for girls around her age for modeling.
They've paid $1,600 for professional photos. And today is the shoot.
Hi, how are you?
We're just gonna hurry to bring you guys back, okay?
Parents and kids are everywhere.
Excited?
Yes.
Isabella gets her makeup done.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
And her hair.
Big branch.
And then goes through 5 different outfits. 7 long hours later.
Very tired, hungry, and grumpy.
Well, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Many parents will shell out big bucks on photos to make their kid a star. And according to former employees, some Interface offices were at one point raking in $100,000 a week. Isabella and her mom later returned to see the photos.
Very nice.
Ready for the glamorous auditions ahead. But not so fast. They first have to meet with one of the bubbly marketing directors.
Did you guys love the pictures? Yes. You had fun, didn't you?
She's beaming about Isabella as she reviews the photos.
I felt like this was a very natural smile. She has like that actress type of look.
And then it's game on for one final sales pitch.
We're not here to make her famous. What we're going to do is make sure that she's getting in front of these companies and we're getting her the opportunities, kind of like job interviews.
Big surprise. That'll cost us. A minor photo printing fee was briefly mentioned earlier, but what she's urging today, at least 400 photos, turns into major bucks.
So you're talking like 800, like over $1,000.
For this option. And then we also have an online option.
She pushes a 2-year online option with unlimited print photos for $1,400.
So this would give her 24-hour exposure, 7 days a week. This is absolutely the better investment.
Hearing about the big bucks they need to shell out yet again, Lara Lasala says parents' jaws often hit the floor.
They felt like chumps. Yes, they were completely blindsided. They're stuck.
She says some parents cursed and even threw things.
They're upset. They have no choice. They have to pay for it.
This marketing director doesn't let up on that pricey 2-year deal.
Wow, I wish we would have known what we were getting ourselves into.
I think just a year.
Yeah, a year from now.
But just paying for a year, she makes clear, is a waste of time.
I really don't recommend a year for her. I really, really don't. But just a year is not really going to get her anywhere. Like, I'm being honest with you.
But at $1,400, we're wavering. So she brings up that 80% success rate we heard about earlier.
We do have over 80% success with all of these, but I will say the clients that, have more time of exposure, they just do a lot better because they get more opportunities.
But Interface defined opportunity not as a job, but any exposure to an industry professional, which could mean an audition or simply a meeting with a talent agency that may charge even more advance fees.
But wait, slow down a moment.
Back in the office, Letizia is still holding out on the high price, but Laura says that's expected.
Directors were trained on rebuttals, and they knew what to say and when to say it.
It's just not a lot of time. What if it takes?
Sure enough, the marketing director calls upon a classic deal-closing tactic, cutting the price to make them think they're getting a bargain.
And I will help you with $200 if it is about the money, as long as she wants to do this long term.
Exhausted, we give in and pay through the nose.
And sign one because she's a minor.
$1,200 for 2 years of marketing Isabella's photos. That's on top of the $1,600 we already paid for the photo shoot. A grand total of $2,800.
These prices did scare me a bit.
If it's something that you want, then it's just money,
Granted, Isabella's mom is going along because 2020 is footing the bill.
And then do you want to pay with a credit card?
Eventually, our insiders say they soured on the company they once believed in.
I hated it. You can't make a child cry in front of their parents saying you don't love me. That's terrible. I would never do that. But people were doing that. They were doing that.
But are the sales tactics at Interface the same everywhere in the industry? Here at the world-renowned Central Casting, they warn being asked to pay anything up front is a red flag.
You shouldn't have to pay any money in order to get work.
Jennifer Bender is an executive here. They've been supplying extras for 80 years. New recruits all get the same speech.
We do not charge you guys to sign up with us. It's free.
They'll sign up anyone who walks in the door, and even the basic photos they take are free. Back at Interface, where people have paid thousands of dollars, what's up with that 80% success rate they boast about?
You do have over 80% success with all of these.
Well, 2020 tracked down over 50 former clients of the Massachusetts office. Most were unhappy, and less than half said they'd received any auditions. Just 5 told us they got real work. And still, former Interface owner Roman Vintfield stands behind success stories like these.
Interface has been really helpful in getting the kids out there.
Interface helped me get my career started by helping me get the right headshots, photos.
And says the clients we talked to came from an office in a tough market, insisting most other customers were happy. But how did Isabella do after a year?
How many auditions did you get?
0.
0.
If they told me I was such a model and I wasn't like an average kid, then why didn't I get the call?
As for our insiders, they told us they'd strongly believed in the company until seeing through the hype, they said they'd also been fed.
Do you feel guilty?
Yeah.
What do you think you did?
Misled people, but I'm here because I want to shed some light on it, but also because at the time you really didn't think that way.
Former Interface owner Roman Vintfeld dismisses LaSala as a very disgruntled ex-employee. But the Florida Attorney General also felt his company was misleading parents and filed a lawsuit. But after bad publicity in several cities last fall,
the company is now facing serious complaints from the state.
Interface shut down, saying it was insolvent. Still, Vintfeld tells us he was proud of providing opportunities to countless people. Trisha, not so much.
I felt bad for these people. Being a mother myself and really wanting to do this for your child and ultimately crushing your child's dream didn't sit well with me.
So, could you say no if your children were begging you for a chance? Let us know on our Facebook page and Twitter. Use the hashtag ABC2020.